Hello, I'm your host Stefan Dreverman. Welcome to the first episode of the EQ Mastery Hub podcast. I would like to introduce to you Emily Abaledo. She graduated with an MSW from the University of Southern California, is a licensed therapist since 2001, and is an entrepreneur in real estate investments. And most recently, she completed an MBA in real estate in Malaga, Spain. She is now combining her knowledge of psychology and real estate to become an emotional intelligence coach for real estate professionals like you. Without further ado, Emily will explain why using emotional intelligence will give you an edge in your business transactions.
Today we're talking about understanding emotional intelligence in real estate. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions, your own as well as others. In real estate, this can be a superpower because real estate is a people-focused business where emotions often drive decisions. Whether you're working with a first-time buyer who's nervous about making the biggest investment of their life, or negotiating with a seller who has deep ties to their property, emotions are always in play. So mastering emotional intelligence helps you navigate the situations with empathy and strategic insight. At the core, EQ in real estate involves 4 key components. We'll talk about all of those in a second, but they're self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills. Self-awareness is basically understanding your emotions and triggers so they don't cloud your judgment. Self-regulation is managing your reactions, your emotional reactions, especially in stressful or high-stakes situations. Empathy is the ability to sense your client's needs, fears, and motivations, understanding where they're coming from. And social skills has to do with building rapport and trust through effective communication and relationship management. So mastering these elements of emotional intelligence can set you apart in a competitive market and help you win clients, negotiate deals, and ultimately maximize your revenue. So let's talk about building trust and rapport with clients. One of the most important benefits of emotional intelligence in real estate is building trust and rapport with clients. People are much more likely to do business with someone they feel understands them and truly cares about their needs. Here's how EQ can help you achieve that. First, by active listening, and second, by empathy-driven responses. Active listening. When a client expresses concerns or desires, you want to give them your full attention without interrupting. Repeat back what you hear to confirm your understanding. This shows client that their thoughts and feelings are valued and you're building trust. In terms of empathy-driven responses, when a buyer seems hesitant or a seller feels emotional, you want to acknowledge their feelings. Statements like, "I can understand why you'd feel that way," or "I see that this decision is important to you," can go a long way towards building that. These responses can help clients feel understood and feel more comfortable working with you. Building this level of trust and rapport often translates into a higher close rate and can lead to repeat business or referrals. People remember how you made them feel, and emotional intelligence allows you to leave a positive, lasting impression. Negotiation and handling objections. Negotiation is a critical skill in real estate, and emotional intelligence gives you a big advantage here. Successful negotiations aren't just about what you say, but also how you say it. Being able to read the room, picking up on nonverbal cues, and adjusting your approach based on emotional insights can make or break a deal. There are 3 important pieces to this. One is managing your own emotions. When negotiations get intense, it's easy to feel frustrated or impatient. So self-regulation will allow you to keep your cool, to avoid knee-jerk reactions, and to stay focused on the end goal. Another important piece is reading clients' emotions. If you sense a client's anxiety about pricing, rather than pushing harder, you want to take a step back to address their concerns. You want to use empathy to validate their feelings, and that will help diffuse the tension and keep the conversation moving forward. Another piece is handling objections with empathy. Clients will have objections, and emotional intelligence will help you respond in a way that feels supportive rather than confrontational. You want to acknowledge your client's concerns, explore where they're coming from, and then provide solutions that directly address those emotional triggers. This empathetic approach helps you to overcome objections more effectively and gives clients confidence in their decision making, ultimately resulting in higher conversion rates and revenue growth. Another important piece is creating a memorable client experience. In real estate, a positive client experience is invaluable. Every touch point with a client, whether it's a phone call, a property showing, or a follow-up email, can either strengthen or weaken the relationship that you're building. Emotional intelligence can help you create a memorable experience that makes your clients feel valued and respected, and that leads to repeat business and referrals. Within this, it's very important to have personalized communication and be able to anticipate needs. When we're talking about personalizing communication, we want to make sure that we're not taking a one-size-fits-all approach, but that we're adapting our communication style to fit each client. Some may want in-depth market analysis, while others care more about finding the quote-unquote perfect home. So you want to adjust to their needs and show that you're attuned to their preferences, that you understand who they are. It's important also to anticipate their needs. So you want to use empathy to anticipate your client's questions and concerns before they even voice them. For instance, if a buyer has children, proactively discuss nearby schools. This shows you're thinking about the whole experience, not just a transaction, and it builds loyalty. Creating this kind of experience not only increases your chances of closing deals, but also strengthens the likelihood that clients will refer clients, friends, and family to you. Word of mouth and referrals are gold in real estate, and they can dramatically impact your bottom line. Another way in which emotional intelligence helps your real estate practice is it builds long-term relationships. Emotional intelligence helps you build relationships because it keeps you on top of mind long after the deal has been closed. This is where EQ truly maximizes revenue in real estate. When thinking about building long-term relationships, you want to take into account the importance of following up with genuine interest. That is, you stay in touch with past clients. Rather than just sending generic updates, you want to reach out to congratulate them on anniversaries or send personalized notes about relevant market changes. You want to build a relationship long term, not have a transactional relationship. And you want to leverage empathy for referrals. Because again, when clients feel understood, they're more likely to refer others to you. So by consistently showing empathy and care, you become not just a real estate agent, but their trusted advisor. Building all these skills that we've discussed are very important towards building relationships, and it creates a sustainable pipeline of business. It helps you grow your real estate revenue through referrals, and you get repeat clients without always having to invest heavily in the new lead generation and marketing.
We hope today's episode brought you the value you were looking for. If you would like to hear more about emotional intelligence, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can also contact us if you would like more in-depth sessions. Goodbye for now, and see you next time.